Hello everyone, I've just finished watching the Robot Revolution for the third time now, and I'm on the next time trailer, and I feel like I might as well break down the trailer for you lot at home for Lux this weekend. I am super excited. We've had reviews from people who have seen the episode come out in the past couple of days. I've got new trailers for you, I've got a teaser from Unleashed to show all of you in this video as well, so there's loads coming up. But yeah, I just feel like we should crack on and talk about the new episode because I'm super excited for it. I'm actually away when it comes out, so my review might be delayed ever so slightly, but who cares? It'll be with you at some point. But yeah, we'll just whack something. Let's sit and watch this next time trailer. Let's have a little watch of this trailer. We'll kickstart now. I'm going to talk you through bit by bit, wagwan, everything like that. So there you go. Next time is starting now. So here it looks like we have Belinda and the Doctor coming out the TARDIS as always. And we have here, so this is where we know this by now, the god of cinema, god of light, Mr. Ring-a-Ding, is going to be taking place in this cinema here. Now we know this is in Miami's in the 1950s. I've seen a report saying that they address the colour issue, as back then there was a big colour issue with racism and things like that, and obviously Ncuti Gatwa, who plays the Doctor, is a black man, alongside Belinda also being non-white, as it's disclosed in this. So apparently they touch on that in the episode, which I think is important. It is important to touch on every now and then. So yeah, this is the place where where the episode takes place. Now, something I must notice here. This here, it says The Harvest Bringer on it. Right, The Harvest Bringer. Well, we know it says Harbinger now. I'm trying to make it out like I've just figured this out now. We all know it says Harbinger on it. We've all seen the trailers and the leaked images. If you haven't, shame. Shame. Yeah, let's continue. We have... Oh, yeah, so people have gone missing. That's a big thing in this episode as well. People have gone missing. So here we can see some flowers of presumably the family of these people who have gone missing. That's all we know. We know 15 people have gone missing recently, so that's pretty much all we know. We can gather probably Mr. Ring-a-Ding takes them whilst they're watching the films, but that's me presuming what's happening. We don't actually know that, but it would make sense. There might be Mr. Ring-a-Ding might just be on screen, and there might be some evil people working for him who take the people, but we don't know. We don't know. So yeah, well, okay. Contradicting myself. This is what makes me believe that it is Mr. Ring-a-Ding, as you know, there's people screaming here, but again, it could just be somebody killing them for Mr. Ring-a-Ding, but I'm gonna take a bold guess and assume that Ring-a-Ding is the evil mastermind behind this, and he does the acts himself. So we find out from this bloke here, we find out that these pictures, these films start playing in the empty cinema even when nobody is there, so that's off-putting. These don't look like they've seen something. So is this possibly Mr. Ring-a-Ding playing from the projector? Are they watching that and going, right, this is scary? Or are they seeing something else playing on the screen? Maybe it's Mrs. Flood. Maybe it's da-da-da. I don't know. So here we have the Doctor looking confused. This guy apparently is important. I've seen him actually on the Black Archive website, which is it's a website where people post leaks. Well, some guy posts leaked photos and videos of new episodes and new season stuff. So I do follow that, and he's been around a lot. I'm going to assume he probably owns the cinema or owns the diner that we know that Belinda and the Doctor go to in this episode. Not too sure. Yeah, so this is interesting actually. This really interests me. So let's have one photo look. So yeah, this is the guy who says that the cinema moves, the pictures come on their own. Yeah, we have them looking shocked, the Doctor looking confused, and then this guy. Apparently, I think he might own the diner or the cinema. We don't know. But then here, Belinda is looking at, I'm going to assume this is film tape. Now, a lot of you might not even know what film tape is. I think it was just called film back in the day. But it's the thing you stick on like a wheel and put into a camera, and it films on the tape. We don't have them anymore, but this is the 50s, so they did have them back then. And I'm thinking maybe the dead people are going to be on the film. That's where they go when they die. Bit similar to in the Bells of St. John, when people go into those computer screens and they're basically on like one massive Skype call. They're saying, I don't know where I am. I'm getting vibes of that here, but that's again just me guessing. Not too sure. Yeah, they look confused. That was a weird shot actually. Let's talk about that shot. Yeah, this shot here is freaking me out. Is that a box? Maybe a box, but they're looking at it, which makes me think this box is important. It's not just another shot from the side. I think there's something in this box. Could potentially Mr. Ring-a-Ding be in this box? Could this box be related to Mrs. Flood? Could it be related to Belinda somehow? Could it be something, a clue from Earth modern day that they can't get back to? We don't know, but that's it. And that's the end of the trailer. Besides this final thing here, Mr. Ring-a-Ding popping out of his curtain saying, "Here I come." The wonderful Alan Cumming is back playing Mr. Ring-a-Ding. Well, he's back in Doctor Who playing the new character of Mr. Ring-a-Ding, who I'm very excited for, who we think he's either the god of music, the god of movies or film, god of film, or he's the god of light, because Lux is the name of the episode, and it also, Lux can mean light. So we don't know what he is. We know he's a god. We're assuming 99% he's a god, but we don't know a god of what. We're going to assume film or light is the big theories at the minute, but it might be neither. Now, let's move on to this. This is the trailer that was posted to YouTube the other day by Doctor Who. This is different. So this is labelled Next Time Lux, but this is different to the trailer we just watched. And I'm actually going to let the video play first of all, and then we can talk about it afterwards.
We're in Miami.
Question is, who trains at the cinema?
15 people went missing, just disappeared.
What happened?
And that's that. So let's just run through it again really, really quickly. So here we have the outside. We've seen this in the other place. Here's the Harvest Bringer thing I was talking about that I think might turn into Harbinger. Well, I'm going to stop playing dumb. We know it turns into Harbinger. We've seen it in the clips. Yeah. So yeah, Harvest Bringer. There's Belinda, Doctor. So this is a scene we've seen in Unleashed, which I'll show you at the end of this video. But yeah, they're breaking into the abandoned cinema. Basically, this cinema, what we're gathering is this cinema is abandoned / chained up for some reason. I think it could be not abandoned, it could be chained up because the missing people have all last been seen here. And obviously the police will check the area and go, well, nobody's here, because they won't expect some big god to be hiding in the cinema screen. So yeah, that's that. They're breaking in. They're breaking in. They use the door. Right, there's the film that I was talking about earlier. This starts. It looks a lot like a Dalek eye stalk, but I think it's just a projector. This, I believe, will be the post-credit scene. If I had to put money on it, I'd guess this would be the post-credit scene. Oh, sorry, pre-credit scene. The cold open, some people call it, where these people will be watching a movie and Mr. Ring-a-Ding will probably come in and take them and then roll credits, roll intro. Yeah, so this is a cool shot. Mr. Ring-a-Ding breaking out of the cinema screen. So people have said in their reviews, if they've seen the episode, that this looks amazing when it's done. And I can agree, just from seeing this little snippet here, I think they're using the Disney budget effectively, I'd say. This guy's back, he's looking through. So I think, again, he might own the cinema or the diner they go to. Yeah, Alan Cumming's back. There he is. And they look shocked. So it's pretty much the same in different orders. We do get a little bit of bonus footage in there. So, like I say, it's just a gamble. It's just a gamble of what we know and what we don't know. But let's go to this now. This is a review from somebody who has seen the episode, and they say it's, in all brackets on the top, it's a huge success. Reviews have revealed Lux to be an episode unlike any other made by the BBC or Disney Plus. Okay, I'm not going to attempt to say that guy's name or woman's name. Apologies, I'm very rubbish at pronunciation. But a critic has said Lux is already the best episode of the Disney Plus era. So that's good news, isn't it? Because a lot of people have been hating on this era big time, even though I personally think it's been some of the best Doctor Who we've had since, I mean, obviously Series 10 was amazing, so probably since then. But it's a given because Jodie's era, it wasn't exactly great, was it? But yeah, let's do this. So it's been praised as Gatwa's greatest performance yet as the Doctor, and also been called the most meta episode of Doctor Who ever. This is good because in the Robot Revolution, Ncuti Gatwa was very much, in my opinion, and in the opinion of a lot of others, he was very much underused. He wasn't in it very much, and well, that's a lie. He was in it a lot, but he didn't do a lot. He was just sort of sat there going, "It's the owl generator, not the AI generator, silly me." No hate to Ncuti, obviously. yeah, I just think he wasn't used much in the Robot Revolution, so it's good to hear that his performance in this shines. And I think, they say it's the difficult second album, right? I think for Russell T Davies, it'll be on and up now. I think it's more difficult to write Doctor Who starting fresh with season 1 than it is to just continue. So I think this series is going to be a lot better than the first series. I do think this episode is going to be good. They rated it 5 stars out of 5. I've seen other reviews of people rating it 10 out of 10, which is exactly what we need. So I'm excited. And I'll end this video with this clip. Bear in mind, it's very anticlimactic. So I watched Doctor Who Unleashed. You might have as well, but let's just run through this quickly. It is the bonus clip that they show you in Unleashed. And boy, am I excited to watch this clip of what happens next episode, guys. Are you ready to watch it with me? Good, let's go.
Next time on Doctor Who.
And that's it. That's the bonus clip from Unleashed this week. They break into a door, guys. They break into a door. Now, obviously, they can't show us a lot, but like, for example, for the Star Beast, they showed us a clip of Wild Blue Yonder, and it was the Doctor drinking the potion going, oh, no. And then he says to Donna afterwards, no, I'm winding you up. But they leave us on that cliffhanger. This is just them breaking into a door, which the Doctor does in pretty much every episode anyway, but there's nothing to analyse here. We know they break into the abandoned cinema or the shut down cinema. We know that happens, so there's nothing else to say. But yeah, that's that. And that is probably going to round it off for this video because there's not much else to talk about. The reviews are in, people like it. The teaser trailers, there is one more trailer which I cannot find anywhere. It's an advert I'll be getting on Instagram where the letters fall off of the Harvest Bringer. We don't actually see what it reveals, but we see the letters shaking off. But I can tell you that. We'd be ready to watch it, and I can't find it anywhere, even if I wanted to show you. But yeah, that's that. The episode airs on Saturday morning at 8 AM on iPlayer, or it airs live on BBC at 7:15, I think it is, on BBC. So keep your eyes peeled. And yeah, stay safe until then. You don't want to go dying or hurting yourself before this episode comes out, because then you won't be able to watch it. So stay safe. Like and subscribe if you're into Doctor Who and all that sort of stuff. We talk all things Who here. And yeah, super excited for this episode. Like and subscribe. I've said it all a billion times. Love you all. Peace and love. Kisses, cuddles. Bye.